beautiful it is out here. Hi everyone, this is Leonard from Leonard Reacts. We are going to the thrift antique store today. It's a beautiful Saturday. I want to share with you that I'm going to be sharing coffee and my verses, and we're going to talk about wonderful people in the scriptures. So it's going to be coffee and stories with the scriptures. So here we go. So Judith, the message and the meaning of her. The book of Judith shows that courage, faith, and wisdom can overcome even the greatest dangers. It teaches that even in the face of overwhelming power, trusting in God can lead to victory and freedom. The book of Judith tells the story of a remarkable woman who saves her people from certain destruction. It is said in a time when Israel was under threat from a powerful Assyrian army led by the cruel general Holofernes, the Israelites are afraid and their faith is shaken as they face an enemy that seems unstoppable. It is in this moment, that of fear and uncertainty, that Judith, a widow, steps forward with an immense courage and conviction. Judith's character is one of a profound wisdom and strength. She is a woman of great beauty, but her true power lies in her faith and her ability to act decisively in times of crisis rather than waiting for a miracle or relying on someone else's to take charge. Judith takes responsibility. She devises a plan to infiltrate the enemy camp, gain the trust of Holofernes, and ultimately bring about his downfall. Her plan is not one of brute force, but a clever strategy. Through her intelligence and charisma, she manipulates the situation to her advantage. The story is deeply philosophical because it challenges us to reflect on the nature of strength and courage. Judith does not rely on physical strength or weapon. Instead, she trusts in God's and uses her wisdom to bring about a victory that will otherwise seem impossible in a world where power is often associated with force. The book of Judith reminds us that the true power often lies in a quiet intelligence, careful planning, and faith. In many ways, Judith embodies the idea that the courage is not the absence of fear, but the ability to act despite fear. She is fully aware of the danger she faces, yet she moves forward, guided by her belief that God will protect her and her people. Her actions demonstrate that courage is a choice, and sometimes the most courageous thing we can do is to take bold, purposely action, even when the odds are against us. The book also raises profound questions about leadership. Judith's leadership is not about commanding armies or holding political power, but about inspiring those around her to believe in themselves and in the possibility of overcoming adversity. She leads through example, showing that the true leadership is not about domination, but about service to others and the willingness to do what is necessary, even at a great personal risk. Another significant theme in the book of Judith is the role of a woman in shaping history. Judith is not a passive character waiting to be rescued. Instead, she actively shapes the fate of her people. Her leadership challenges the typical roles assigned to a woman in the ancient text, suggesting the true strength can come from anyone, regardless of a gender status or status. She teaches us that anyone have the capacity for greatness, and the courage is from not limited by external circumstances. Judith's actions are also a reminder that in a time of crisis, faith is not a passive virtue, but she believes in God's power, but does not wait of divine intervention. To solve the problem, instead, she takes action using the resources and skill she has at her disposal. This blend of faith and action as a powerful message. It suggests that while we should trust in God, we also have the responsibility to act in ways that reflect the faith. Her story ends with her returning to her people as the heroine, having saved them from destruction. The people of Israel celebrated her, and her victory becomes a testament to the power of wisdom, courage, and faith. But what stands out is that Judith does not seek glory for herself. She remains humble, always acknowledging that her success was due to God's guidance, not to her own power. Humility and victory is a key aspect of her character and a crucial lesson in how we should approach success in our own lives. The book of Judith, therefore, is not just about victory over enemies, but also about the importance of humility, wisdom, and a deep connection to God in a deeper sense. The book of Judith invites us to think about how we confront challenges in our own lives. Often, the biggest obstacles are not just external forces, but the fear and the doubt within us. Judith's story challenges us to overcome our inner fears, to take that bold action we needed, trusting that with faith and courage we can overcome even the most difficult situations. Her examples encourages us to be proactive in our own faith, to trust in God, wisdom, and to act decisively in moments of crisis. Judith teaches us the courage, intelligence, and the faith are not just virtues for exceptional people, but qualities that everyone can cultivate in their own lives. So the book of Judith teaches us that the true strength comes within, and that the courage is not the absence of fear, but the ability to act despite it. It reminds us that faith in God is not passive, but should be accompanied by wise, deliberate action. Judith exemplifies how humility, wisdom, and courage can lead to great things. Her story challenges us to rethink that the true leadership looks like, showing us that it can come from the unexpected places, and that anyone, regardless of status or gender, can play a crucial role in shaping the truth and shaping the future. Lastly, the book teaches the importance of using our talents and resources wisely, relying on intelligence and strategy rather than brute force to solve problems. What you guys think about that? I love her. I love the story of Judith. It reminds me a little bit of me. Like I always have said to all of you, every time I do my scriptures and I read the verses with you, and I share so much what I have learned from them and the characters in it, and let me tell you, the study of Judith, you can find them in the scriptures. It's good to just read upon it. You will find so many beautiful things. Some women in those times I mentioned much, and you can find in the Old Testament. One of the things that I am very proud to share is that I know for a fact that faith is within, but we also have to put our part and do humanly what we're supposed to do to take action in this world, and especially nowadays in 2025 and beyond 2026, until the Lord decides, until His time. So I hope you had enjoyed Judith's story, which it could be for a man and woman. It doesn't have a gender like you just heard. And I love all of you. I love who you are, for who you are. Don't matter what faith you believe in, because we ain't hurting nobody by sharing love, kindness, and a little bit of wisdom shared through the scriptures and verses and our jewelry and what we give out to others. Maybe people are saying, well, you know, she gives out a lot. Why not? I may not have much, but guess what? I love to share a little bit with all of you, especially you, my subscribers here, that because of you, every channel is who they are. And you are the one that be credited for each channel that grows. And I respect each one of you. So please keep the comments positive. Otherwise, you know, it will be deleted. I try to keep my channel our escape for us, so we can have a channel to come to. Now I'm gonna be facing down so you guys can see the jewelry. So please stay here. Stay here with me so you can see all that I have. Everything that I have here. This is some. I'm gonna be doing a couple of videos, and you are gonna be able to see you know, all of them. My daughter wants a couple of jewelry. They have, of course, different tastes. So I'm over here like, okay, so let's see for who I'm gonna give what. I got 3 daughters, but only 2 of them are into it, and my youngest granddaughter loves all types of jewelry, especially vintage. Leah wears a lot of native, and the one that started that was and I have it, was Kirsten had gifted her when Leah was 3. Leah is 5 now. Beautiful bracelet, native bracelet, because Leah always watch, you know, videos with me and when you guys are live, so she even knows you guys all by voices. So give me a minute, let's go. Camera down. So, just a little bit. Okay, so I have these. These I had collected them for me, actually. This one I love. This was such a good find. It's a Navajo, beautiful bracelet. So I know most of you have seen these beauties. This one, I don't even know why. I think it was Soho, California vintage, probably. Yeah, Kimberly. So it's just pretty. It's coral, and I have a lot of coral. Linda Clancy has gifted me a wonderful, beautiful coral necklace, which I do wear, of course, and I share. Things that have been gifted to me, I'm not gonna give them away. I'm not that type of person. And I love this beauty. But my oldest daughter has said, Mom, you know, do you have something that look Egyptian? And I do have, but I'm not going to give it to her. It's very dear to me because it's from, it's a beautiful work from Lady Sylvia, and I love that for me. I would not give my daughter that. But I tell her, of course I do. Of course I do. I even found the pair of earrings, and I don't know what kind of stone is this, but I will pair it just fine with that. And sometimes it's even hard to find the the pairs of earrings of the scarab. So I'm so blessed to have found it. And yeah, I know all of you, most of you have wonderful, wonderful, just collections and collections of native and jewelry and sterling. Yes, because everything I have is sterling. So if you do receive a gift from me, unless I tell you otherwise, I don't have custom like that, unless it's, I don't know, being gifted. This is pearls. Isn't it strange, right? This one was from Elizabeth Makeup Zombie, and this is just wonderful. And so I said, well, I'm gonna take the ones that I don't use, which I'm gonna use definitely this one. This I'll keep because I love it. I love her. And but everything that is gifted to me, I do wear. This is one of my favorites. This was given to me by Wendy Wolfwalker, and I love it. It's always near. So, oh, I gotta show you this real quick. So I'm gonna do a video sourcing for my daughters. I don't know if I should do it live. You guys tell me. And I'll be sourcing, you know, what I'm gonna give to my kids, what I'm gonna give my oldest and my second daughter, which I'm not gonna say what I call her because, you know, that's between me and the kids, the nicknames that I choose for my babies. But, you know, my babies are already under 30s and the youngest under 20s plus. This is from Bethlehem, and this is from Steven Sugar Vision. And I want this because if you guys see Karen Montreal, she knows how to put things together. I'm like, woof, I'm gonna change that right here. And I'm gonna put a sterling silver one, a big bell right there, carefully. And I'm gonna add it onto one of my pearls necklaces because you guys know I love pearls too. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. So I'm gonna show you fast what kind of stuff I have here. But let me first, just want to show you so you guys can see. And she, right here, it's beautiful. That was bought, that first live video that I have made. And it's a lady with a beautiful little girl. And I'm like, I love it. I love how they look, how beautiful they look. Yeah, this one sounds like this, but I guarantee you it's not even broken. It's not broken. I don't know what's inside that makes it sound like that. Look how pretty. Well, she's gonna, I hope she goes in one piece, because that's what I'm so afraid, because I'm not like Gina Glass. Gina Glass knows how to package her wonderful things. But she was from the first live. Look at those gifts. So I want to make sure you guys receive her for before Christmas, so you could add it to your collection of Christmas decoration and the festivity. Look at it. You see, it sounds like that, but I promise you, it says 30 years. You see, you hear the sound, but I promise you, look, it's not broken. It's just inside. I don't know. Look how cute. You know, just looking at him, he's in perfect condition. But he got a little stray boo-boo here, so maybe I want that. But like nothing else is damaged. And I just noticed that here, because he was looking just fine. And if I don't give that away, I just give something else for Christmas. But yes, let me see. I got some other things here. I don't even remember. I know I grabbed a couple of stuff, but I don't remember. Oh yes, I do know. So since Thanksgiving is coming, guess what I found? Look at this beautiful, beautiful set. It's a set of, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can put salt and pepper for each person that will sit on the table. Isn't that nice? I also actually have a set that I have, and it's in sterling, got from Melly Jewelry Box, because Melly have beautiful different things, not only jewelry, Melly, like everyone here in YouTube has wonderful, wonderful items that you guys can purchase. Look at this beauty right here. It's so tiny and so cute. So when I'm making the table, I could add this, you know, clean them real nice and neat. And guys, it was $10 plus 40% off. How cool is that? But look how pretty, and it has its own tray. So when I'm done, I could put them back. Isn't that cute? So everyone in the table will have its own salt and pepper shaker. You know, it's just beautiful. I do not know if this is sterling. Maybe it is. Maybe it's not. Who knows? I just know it's beautiful. It's gorgeous. So that was another thing that I had acquired that day that I was doing the live. Sorry, let me just give me a minute. From that beautiful place. So with that being said, let me show you real quick, and I will do a live showing the sourcing of the beautiful, wonderful jewelry that I'm going to be giving my kids. And before I leave, I had done a video, and I have it private, but I'm gonna unprivate that video in a couple of weeks. Once we hit the 1,000 subscribers, you guys know I had told you. This is the 14 karat clasp. Beautiful, beautiful pearls. It's a beautiful, beautiful necklace. It's just gorgeous. And she's gonna be part of that giveaway. And also a bracelet and rings, and between sterlings and everything. I was gonna do the 8th and 900 giveaway, but I'm just gonna leave it for the grand prize. So the more times goes by and we get to it, I'm gonna always put something in it. I will add on jewelry. So with that being said, thank you for being part of Lena Reacts, but let me show you real quick. This is where I have the magic going on, and I'm gonna start sourcing for the kids. And this is what I had told you, have that ready so I could clean the velvets. But yeah, and I have the teas here and the honeys that I told you guys that I'll be sending. I'm just waiting for a couple of Tammy, Malo, and Deborah Barnes. Please send me an email with your name and your address. That's all I need, so I can mail it to you this week. I have Buster Move already had sent me the address. So with that being said, thank you for being part of Lena Reacts. And look how pretty she looks. It's a very large 16 by 20 frame, and it's just beautiful. I love it. So that's going to be added to my house in one of the walls. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for being part of my channel, and I'll see you in the next video.